Assembly and installation of amber glass doors. The amber collection from INVADO consists of as much as 12 models with a various degree of glass transparency and diverse designs, as well as in minimalistic and more decorative style. Due to that fact, the doors may be used for various ideas for interior decor. Amber glass doors are manufactured from toughened glass, which is 7 times more resistant to breakage than traditional glass. These features make the doors completely safe, even in a house where children live. In order to assemble and install the door, a user needs fitting foam, 2 door frame struts, a drill driver, wedges, pads, silicone, a hammer, a cutting blade, a crosshead screwdriver, a flat screwdriver, a short level, a long level. Before assembly and installation of the doors, the user needs to prepare an appropriate substrate to prevent damage. The work begins with unpacking the door frame. Note, the package should not be opened with a blade in order to avoid damaging the product. After opening the package, the user needs to read the assembly and installation manual. Remove the door frame from the package. The installation kit consists of a package with elements needed for assembly and installation. Remove plastic protectors which prevent damaging the door frame corners. Remove cover angles from the door frame, located on the opposite side of the seal. Cut the excess of the seal. In vertical elements, the bottom part of the seal should be cut straight, and the top part should be cut under an angle. In the horizontal element, both sides of the seal should be cut at an angle. Fit pockets for hinges. Proceed to fixing the clamps. Before fixing the clamps, spread adhesive over the edges of the door frame. After precise fitting of the elements, fix the clamps. The next step is fixing plastic connectors. The longer one should be slid into openings in the sides of the door frame. The shorter one should be slid into the upper part of the door frame. After the connectors are fixed, screw the bolts in from the lateral sides. Tighten the clamps. Turn over the whole door frame. Fit the hinges using the hexagon socket screw key found in the kit. Use a similar method to fit the cover angle. The door frame is ready to be installed into the wall. Preparing the amber door leaf for installation. While unpacking the leaf, the user should pay special attention in order to avoid damaging the leaf. The next step after unpacking the glass pane is mounting the hinges. Before starting, put some polystyrene elements under the leaf. The first step is placing rubber elements, so-called spacers, in the openings. The spacers protect the glass pane from possible damage. Put the hinges on both sides, then fasten the hinges with bolts using the hexagon socket screw key from the kit. Mount cover elements on the hinges and screw them to the hinges using the hexagon head bolts. Let us go back to the door frame installation. Before mounting the door frame in the wall, we use silicone to cover its bottom edges. Place the door frame into the doorway. Block the upper part of the door frame with wedges. Adjust the strut to match the width of the doorway and fix it in the lower part of the door frame. Then use wedges to block the whole construction. Use the level to adjust the door frame to an optimal alignment. Start the measurements from the top part. Then, adjust the vertical elements of the door frame from the side of the hinges. Use the same method to adjust the door frame on the other side. After making any necessary corrections, fix the strut in the middle of the door frame and block the whole construction with wedges. Hang the leaf to verify the quality of door frame insulation. If everything is done correctly, the user should proceed to the foaming of the door frame. After the foam dries up, remove the struts. Dismount the wedges and cut an excess of foam if necessary. Use silicone to fix the cover angle. Place the angle in the door frame and press it firmly. Hang the door leaf again and proceed to the installation of the lock. The amber door lock is universal, therefore it is possible to change its direction if necessary. Note: glass and rubber elements must be free of dust and dirt and perfectly degreased. Put the lock with fixed rubber elements, spacers, to the pane. The part with a lock bolt needs to be installed from the side of the hinges. Bolt together the lock elements with the hexagonal socket screw key found in the kit. After the installation of the lock, put on the cover element and fasten it with the usage of the plastic nut. Fix the lock cylinder. Fasten it with a bolt from the bottom of the lock. The second cover element should be fastened with a plastic nut and 2 bolts from the front of the lock. Fix the caps on the plastic elements of the lock. Mount the handle on the square spindle bar. Slide the spindle bar into the lock and fasten the handles together with bolts. Check whether the doors close and open in a correct way. Place caps on the hinges. The assembly and installation of the glass doors is finished.